Hey guys, Anthony here, Bibles and Barbells. The 3 video clips that I'm including in this video right after I get done talking are from my daughter and her husband. They live up north and they just moved to a new place, so they're not even unpacked yet. They're not really settled in. But over the years, I have given them or helped them be preppers or become preppers or become more aware how important it is to be ready and to be prepared for the unexpected, whatever that is. In this case that you're going to see in this video, they went out for, I think, something to eat last night. They, on the way back, a torrential storm with hail, extremely high winds, very, very bad, knocked out power. So they found themselves, one, barely able to make it back home to their apartment. Number 2, getting back to the apartment, no power. And so some of the items that I have given them or helped them to acquire over the last couple of years, they have put into play in a real world or real life type of situation. In this case, it was an emergency, a storm. But again, it could be anything. Your prepping items are extremely important. Just simple things in a go bag, like you're going to see in the video, help them. Simple thing as during Christmas time, I gave her husband and her a Streamlight, a really nice Streamlight Lantern. I forget the model number. Really nice lantern. Lots of different features on it, signaling capability. It's waterproof. Well, that lantern saved them in the blackout because it provided light. It provided light in a tent that they slept in on their porch, which they bought at Walmart, the tent. So simple little things, even things like an air mattress and a battery-operated device to blow it up, and having the batteries to do it when you need it, came in handy. And you'll see in the video she goes over her life gear bag that I put together for her. And I got those life bags several years ago at Macy's after hurricane season down here in South Florida. I picked them up for dirt cheap. They're like $100 normally, filled with gear, and I cannibalized them over the years, and then I made them custom for them before they moved. So she had that bag with her. He had his bag with him. There's items in there that they used. It doesn't cover everything in the video. The videos are just quick things to show you that these young and up-and-coming preppers, in their 20s, are beginning to understand just how important it is to be ready, and that's for anything. My daughter's enrolled and ready to take at a local Gander Mountain up there, a firearms awareness type class where she could be introduced by professionals into firearms, decide what she wants, practice shooting, and take that step by step. And that's a really good route that I advised her to go and to take before she even thinks about carrying or getting a firearm for the house. So you're going to see this. Videos are quick. You can even see the pantry they're getting ready to put together. The shelving they have looks similar to what I used to have here in my house. But you'll see they're starting slowly. Do they need more gear and more supplies? Yes, they do. They have the basics, they understand the importance, and they're moving forward towards a goal. The important thing is that they are doing, not saying they're going to do and not do, like a whole bunch of people I see. And I have another video I'm going to do hopefully tonight or tomorrow on a coworker that I have been preaching to for years, to put a bag together, to be ready, to basic stuff. He's ignored me or laughed at me or just kind of blown it off. And this past weekend, coming back from St. Augustine, Florida, he had a nightmarish breakdown on I-95 with his wife and daughter, and told me a horror story when they arrived back here the other day, back to work. So I'll fill you in on what happened with them and what he's going to do in the future when he travels on the road with his family. So thanks for joining me. Let me know what you think of this video. It was filmed on my daughter's cell phone, so it's not super high quality, but you'll get the idea. You'll hear her talking about some things and how they use certain items and how things came in handy. But she was absolutely horrified last night. She said it was the worst storm in her life. And she's been through some pretty big storms down here in South Florida when she lived here. So thanks for joining me, guys. I got some other videos coming up this week. Got the battle belt I'm getting ready to do another video on. So thanks for joining me. Let me know your questions and comments. And remember, it's important to prep and prep now. Thank you. Stay ready.
Hey Dad, just wanted to show you this little setup we have going on in the mudroom. In here there's a bunch of space for, well, the washer and dryer will go over here, but our bikes are here for now. But we got this metal rack, and we're going to keep like storage for stuff that we will use for cooking, but also for like if there's a storm and we need stuff to have like backup supply. So I have like a couple shelves already going, like with stuff for cooking. Sorry, I have allergies, so my voice is weird. And we're starting to buy some bulk stuff, like here's some canola oil, stuff to bake with. Obviously need to get more cans, but we have plenty of room and time to add stuff. Paper towel, and a bunch of these waters. These are like $3 for 40 bottles of water at Sam's Club. So every time we go, we'll probably buy one just to stock up. And then we have like potatoes, sweet potatoes, and onions. I'm going to organize this little box of silverware, cheap silverware that we used before, but to save it, and old measuring cups and stuff. So we will be adding to this for prepping stuff. So if you have any ideas or suggestions, we'll add some more stuff or look for it at Sam Club. Alright, bye. Good morning. So here is our setup from last night. We used our tent that we happened to get at Walmart. It's out here on the deck. Our deck is pretty big. It's the tent itself is 7 feet by 9 feet, and it's a pop-up tent, so it only took a couple seconds to pop it up and put it up. Inside we have an air mattress that was given to us as a gift, and it was pretty comfortable, and thank goodness it has this charger, that pump that runs on batteries, so it takes 6D batteries, so we were able to use that even without the power. We have some water as well, and then we use this right here, this Streamlight. It's hanging now from the tent, but we used it the entire night to see everything. It honestly lit up the entire apartment on the highest setting, which was really impressive. We kept it on dim mostly because we were just out in the tent, but it was awesome, and we need to get another one or something because it's great. It's heavy duty and clips on here. It's easy to hold, so I would definitely buy another one. It's a Streamlight that you got us. Besides that, I had thrown together like the quickest go bag ever with just like a knife in it and tape, which we ended up needing because our tent's a little damaged, and just face wipes, just little things, headache medicine. So yeah, so that was pretty much our night. Our power is back on. The storm was crazy. We made it home safely, so we're grateful for that. One other thing I wanted to point out was that when we got home and got inside, it was completely dark, but I knew where we put this life gear bag, which we have like an extra closet now for coats, and it's pretty big, so we're going to use it for like go bags and stuff. So this was in there, this life gear bag, which has like a million pockets, and it's just filled with stuff. And this is where I grabbed the knives and the tape, so I didn't just have those things sitting around my nightstand or just randomly, they were all in this bag right here. So I had used just the lantern and looked through it and took a survey quickly of like what was inside, like MREs and just whatever else, because I don't know what we would have kept eating necessarily without the power, since we just moved in and, you know, all our food's refrigerated basically. So yeah, so this bag came in really handy and made things a lot easier for sure.